This is the other art. This is the first art piece. Actually, it's the second one in the lesson. The first one was a neurographic. And I just want to point out, if you are using markers and you do not wait for your pens to fully dry, they get all over the markers, and that's why I have all those weird brown dirty spots. This was from last month. So our warm-up today was supposed to be this, and I totally forgot about it. It is a neurographic. And then they do this. I'm not good at that. I'd rather do that at the end. So I think they started out just randomly coloring in colors. We're going to do a blue here. And a blue here. Switch out. That'll make it easier. Cool. I prefer purples and blues. So we are going to do one that is... I forgot some part right here. This is supposed to be hand exercises and warm-ups. Apparently you're supposed to do this every time you start sitting down to do art. But I don't. I should. My art would probably improve with some practice. If you were watching this on stream, you're going to be getting it a couple days early before the month starts. For those of you who are over on YouTube, this will publish at the beginning of the month, which is in 2 days. I'm going to try to be more consistent. I'm not promising, but I'm trying. All right. Why not? This also allows you to play with colors and layer colors and discover new colors. We, however, do not want any greens on this or oranges. So I prefer just to do this right like this. And I don't know what color we're going to do on the other side. Maybe the teal? I think the teal would be a good contrast, even though it's a greenish color. It's at least in the same family as the blues. This is whole mother color theory, where you use a mother color on something and then layer over with other colors to add differences. I have another theory of leaving one entire color group off this. For instance, I am leaving off oranges and yellows because they're the color family of yellow, and we don't want that here, just for this painting, because I find this more calming. And you're right, I could have turned that one over and done the narrow graphic on the back. I don't know why I didn't do that. It would have saved paper. That's okay. So as you'll notice, this doesn't bleed through, which is really nice. So if you're having problems with your markers bleeding through, it might not be the marker, it might be the paper. We're adding a shadow on the bottom. I know I did that, but we're actually just going to add a shadow to the bottom of each of these things. Whichever side you consider to be the bottom. It kind of works, folks, kind of. Alright. And then we're just going to take this pencil and add some highlights. I don't know quite what they did on theirs. I don't remember at this point because it's been an hour or 2 or 3. We're going to pretend this is slightly embossed or bubbly or whatever you want to call it. Reminds me of the balloon paintings we did in Watercolor Beginners Beyond class. By the way, this is a SketchBox set. So this is the SketchBox set for this month of August. Here is the box if you want to go there. Or you can check out my links in the description below if you are on YouTube. So that's where this is coming from. This is the August SketchBox kit. And they did a neurographic as a warm-up exercise before doing this painting, and we just did them in reverse order. So if you were watching the previous video, or if you're still on the stream, you remember this from earlier. Yeah. So just adding some bubbly shines to it. See? I don't know, it's something. And exercises. So All right, all right, guys. Thank you for watching. If you were watching on stream, this is legitimately the end of the stream. Go ahead and check out my links below. I'll be adding them later today, and I'm going to try to be more regular. Although we are remodeling, so I don't have a lot of time on my hands between remodeling and owning a business. So I am trying really hard to bring art to the world, and I welcome you to come back. If you have a stream, go ahead and drop it in the comments, and I will come follow you on Kick, or I will come follow you on YouTube, whichever. And this has been the Sketchbox for August. Have a great day, and thank you so much for